Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. If you're an author who's looking to market yourself to grow a bigger audience, you've come to the right place. Today we're diving into Instagram marketing for authors and why it is crucial for you to build an author platform. My name is Natalie. I'm an author, growth marketer, and productivity enthusiast. And today I wanted to share some of the learnings I've had from when it comes to building an author platform on Instagram. I will guide you through a step-by-step guide on how to get started, so let's dive in. Did you know that there are 2.2 million books published each year and more than 15,000 only here in Sweden, where I live? This is why building an author platform and building a brand for yourself as an author is so important. It doesn't really matter if you're traditionally published or an indie author. Either way, you will have to contribute and work on marketing yourself, because you can't just, expect the publishing house or your agent to do the all of the marketing for you. Of course, they want you and your books to succeed. If you're traditionally published, they have a lot of other authors that they have to look after as well. And building an author brand and an author platform takes time and money. So if you're doing this yourself as well and contributing, it will really boost your, so that more readers can find you. An author platform is essentially where readers can find you online. It's your online presence where people can find you and get to know you. And building an author platform takes time, but it's crucial for connecting with your audience and promoting your books efficiently. And when it comes to building an author platforms, you should consider these 3 questions. Who's your target audience? Where does your audience spend time online? And what content formats are you comfortable creating within? So yeah, the first step here is of course to know your audience. If you write books for adults, then they hang out at different social medias than young adults do, and so forth. But also, you have to know if you're not comfortable with being on video or creating video format and you don't even want to learn, then maybe TikTok is not for you or YouTube is not for you, unless you do these kind of videos where you don't show your face. They work, but they are somehow harder to, grow an audience with, because we as humans, we do love human connection, which is why that videos where you show your face tend to work better, according to my experience. How do you know where to find your audience? Well, you can actually look this up online. In Sweden, we have a report done by the Swedish Internet Foundation that maps out where Swedish people, which social media we use, and so forth. And I bet that there are other similar reports in where you live. So according to the statistics from the Swedish and the internet, a whopping 91% of people here in Sweden use social media at least once a week, and 85% are on social media daily. And here's a quick breakdown from the report. So older people tend to use Facebook, and adults tend to use Instagram and Facebook. The younger audience like to be on TikTok, YouTube, and Snapchat, and children are found on the platforms Roblox and YouTube. So yeah, try to think about where you can find your audience. And when you're creating content, it's super important that you focus on one niche and stay very focused. And don't, scatter and talk about everything, because people are primarily on social media to get entertained or to learn something. So if you don't provide something for them, they will not follow you. And in the long run, if you don't get any followers, you won't get any people who buy your books. So you want to stay focused. So you need to find a niche that you can talk about consistently. This could either be about, writing, it could be about books, or, maybe you write about stuff that has to do with yoga or health or stuff like that. Then create an author platform, or basically, yeah, a platform where you talk about yoga and health. And yeah, you're writing a book about it, but choose a theme that you can talk about forever and stay consistent with, will inspire other people to follow you and to find you. And that is how you build a platform. And when you get started, also try to a so-called growth mindset. And a growth mindset is that, you continuously want to grow. So it's better to post more things than to post something that is perfect. Because every time you post, you have a learning opportunity, and you can go in and look at the statistics to see if it worked or if it did not work. On Facebook and Instagram, I do recommend that you create a professional account so that you get access to the statistics, and on other platforms as well, if it's possible, create a professional account, because it will give you a lot more to look at, which can make you grow faster. And don't be afraid of failing, because there's no such thing as failing with social media, especially. Like, if the content that you produce is not good, then it won't reach that many people, so it doesn't matter. No one will know that it was a bad post. Don't be afraid, and see everything as learning opportunities. And there's something in marketing that we call the marketing funnel, and I use that when I try to grow an author brand online. So in the first step, we have awareness, where people get to know you, they see your content, and if it's an engaging post, they might go down to the next step in the marketing funnel, which is interest. And if they're interested in you, they will follow you, or they will subscribe to your newsletter, or download a lead magnet, or whatever you created. This is great. They will continuously see what you put out there now, which brings them down to the consideration part of the funnel. And once they trust you, they will start considering purchasing your book and other products that you have. So yeah, this is very important. Remember that you have to give the people that follow you something, because this is your professional. And if you don't know how to, I don't know where to start, Natalie, how do I create content? What should I do? Well, what I usually do is that I start, I collect inspiration from all kinds of places. On Instagram, I save videos that I think are funny, photos that I think are pretty, anything that I can later go in and look at and, reproduce with my own twist on it, I will save. So I usually save it, and then I have these days when I batch create content, and then those days I take a lot of photos or I film a lot of videos. I schedule content for at least a few weeks, because then I don't have to think about posting. I can only go into the social media and do what is fun, being social, comment on other people's posts, respond to comments and DMs, and just, not stress about it. It's really, really nice, and I definitely recommend it. For Instagram, you do need to have a professional account to do this, but then you can, you can schedule for 30 days if you want to, if you have a professional account. So go in and get that now. You can always switch it back to a personal one later if you feel like it. So, but yeah, that's it for today. The last advice I have, if you don't know what to post, I don't know, Google or ask ChatGPT. The sky's the limit here. Don't let that stop you. Just try and put some posts out there and see what happens. Good luck building your author brand, and I would love to see your author platforms. So send me the link in the comments and I will check it out. Thank you so much for watching. I'll talk to you soon. Bye!